Rudyard Lake in Staffordshire is one of the country's most picturesque beauty spots, but the reservoir, which lent its name to the famous author Rudyard Kipling, is in urgent need of underwater repair. Well, this afternoon, divers began work on fixing valves that control the rate at which water is released into the surrounding canal network. Liz Copper reports.
Built as a reservoir at the turn of the 18th century, Rudyard Lake's now a beauty spot, but it owes its origins to the Industrial Revolution.
Back in 1797, the demand for water was incredible for the Calder and the Trent and Mersey canals, and that's why this dam was built. Then 50 years later came the age of steam, bringing thousands of people here to enjoy Rudyard. Of course, once that had finished back in the early 60s, now people are coming back to use the canals and the reservoir more and more, just as they did in its heyday.
And it was the lake's beauty during that heyday that inspired the writer Rudyard Kipling's parents. Both Rudyard Kipling's parents worked in the potteries and they met here. They loved it so much, when their first son was born, they named him after the lake. And generations of families have enjoyed the tranquility here since. Now, though, repairs are needed to the weir which controls water flowing down the canal. Divers are replacing a faulty valve with a modern hydraulic system.
It's like a gate that you push the button and it lifts up, and we can control the amount that opens, and that regulates the amount of water that can come out of the canal. So, if we have heavy rainfalls, we can open it further just to compensate. So we're keeping control of the water, basically, making sure we've got the right amount of water in the canal for all the users.
For the divers, it's difficult work. Once submerged, they're in darkness.
You can't see a thing down there, so you're just kind of going by a feel and just try to measure up with your hands and your elbows and stuff like that.
The engineers are expected to finish here early in the new year. This vital conservation work will help preserve a precious part of Staffordshire's industrial heritage. Liz Copper, BBC Midlands Today, Rudyard Lake.
Now the time is